The high-level forum and international exhibition, the Industry 4.0 Summit 2018, with the theme Vision and Strategy Development Breakthrough in the context of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, took place in Hanoi from July the 12th to the 13th. This event is co-hosted by the government and the Central Economic Commission. This is the second event held in Vietnam, discussing the current deployment and application of Industry 4.0 in Vietnam, which will propose policies and discuss plans to promote applying IoT in Vietnam. The high-level forum was attended by Prime Minister Vngncb and Head of the Central Economic Commission Vngncb. The forum was attended by speakers from international organizations such as the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, the World Economic Forum, WEF, the World Bank in Vietnam, and the world's leading technology companies. In the forum, representatives of the government of Vietnam and experts discussed the development trends and the impact of the Fourth Industrial Revolution on Vietnam in the coming time. At the exhibition, the first robot using artificial intelligence named Sophia came to Vietnam and had many interesting conversations with visitors to the exhibition. The Sophia robot is a product awarded UNDP's Innovation Award by the United Nations Development Program. The organizers expect that Sophia would be the inspiration for creating Technology 4.0 in Vietnam.
Greetings from Vietnam on Vngncb Net Việt. In our program today, we are going to talk about the development of the Industry 4.0 and its impact on Vietnam. And the guest speaker in our program today is Mr. Heath, the representative of Siemens in Asia. So thank you for joining us. As an expert in the field of technology, what would you say about the development of Industry 4.0 in the world and especially in Vietnam?
Germany has been leading this and pushing this. This is definitely out of their necessity and the direction that they've been going. This is standing on the shoulders of things that they've achieved in the past. I think in Asia and Vietnam in particular, we're able to take an extra step and skip something. I especially see in Vietnam very young, very well-educated young people, the ability to go straight into Industry 4.0, the understanding that cheap labor is not the answer, and really embracing the concepts of Industry 4.0. What this will mean, you can see with companies like VinFast, who are starting very quick and very high level, but we find a lot of interest across all kinds of verticals. It will have an impact. It will change how people work. It will change the jobs that people do. It will increase efficiency. And there is no stopping it. This is going to happen. It is happening. We're at the beginning, and the people who embrace it first are the people who will benefit the most.
You're talking about VinFast, so can you share more with us about your impression on this manufacturing company in Vietnam?
I mean, VinFast is a great example. Again, as I said, they're starting here. They are embracing all the points of Industry 4.0. We talk a lot about in Industry 4.0, not only industrial IoT, but also in the digital twin. This is paramount. It is a key factor to have the digital twin, something that not everyone understands, but to have a digital twin of the design of the product, how we will then build that product, the digital twin of the factory. These are things already being embraced by VinFast, and that will give them a definite advantage. It is faster to be able to set up your factory, 30% saving in time. It's very impressive, actually. And not every company can do this. We have companies that have been working in traditional ways for a long period of time, but it does not exclude them from Industry 4.0. They may not be able to jump in and do everything at once, but there are key areas for companies where they can start.
Can you share with us about the innovation in technology that your company is implementing and introducing to Vietnam this time?
So Industry 4.0 has many areas. I mentioned the digital twin. There is automation. Nothing happens until we have some automation layer. Industrial IoT. So Siemens has the complete value chain of Industry 4.0. It is possible to go out and look at different systems, MES, industrial IoT, digital twin, at separate companies. But what Siemens likes to say is we are one company where we can deliver all the pieces of Industrial 4.0.
In your opinion, how does the Industry 4.0 affect the general economy of Vietnam?
And every new innovation scares people. We've talked about this with computers. We've talked about it for the last 150 years. However, as the new systems and methodologies come, the jobs change as well. As I said before, Vietnam is an example of a highly educated, large young people population. Their jobs will be very different from their parents. So hands-on manufacturing may change, but new jobs are created. Some people lose out, yes. Some people will have to be retrained and they won't be able to do the same jobs. But that is also progress. New things will come. People were afraid computers were going to take everything away. People were afraid robots were going to take the jobs. It hasn't been true. Well, productivity has gone like this for the last 100 years. Amount of employment has remained the same. It has not dropped off. New things are created as we go, and I am still more confident. I'm doing a job that didn't exist 3 years ago. So this will continue to happen. New opportunities, bigger opportunities.
With the participation of 15 local and international enterprises in all fields of automation, robotics, smart technology, agriculture, health, education, software, the international exhibition on Industry 4.0 has showcased the latest technology products serving in these areas. Known as a supplier for Samsung Corporation at this exhibition, Hisung Vina has introduced a new technology.
Công ty tôi đang sử dụng Machine Learning để xử lý các sản phẩm, tìm ra lỗi và xử lý các sản phẩm của công ty, thay thế cho con người. Trước đây khi chưa có những cái máy móc này thì chúng tôi phải dùng con người để trực tiếp xử lý bằng mắt thường. Nhưng hiện nay chúng tôi đã dùng bằng máy tự động hóa hoàn toàn và máy có thể chạy 24/24 thay thế cho con người hoàn toàn trong nhà máy.
Similarly, CMC Corporation also introduced to customers two new technology solutions, the SOC Network Security Monitoring Center and Enterprise Malware Management.
Khi triển khai cái sản phẩm quản trị mã độc tập trung này cho doanh nghiệp thì toàn bộ những cái tình trạng về mã độc xử lý rồi ứng cứu hay là ở trong đơn vị sẽ được thể hiện hết trong cái hệ thống này, và khi đấy thì người quản trị về an toàn thông tin cho doanh nghiệp có thể đưa ra những cái quyết định rất nhanh chóng cho cái và nắm bắt được nhanh chóng cái tình hình an toàn thông tin trong cái hệ thống mạng doanh nghiệp của mình.
The new industrial revolution, on one hand, opens up opportunities for Vietnam to raise the level of technology, production capacity, and competitiveness in the global value chain. At the same time, it makes a big shift to a more sustainable business model and gives opportunity to startups. It helps Vietnamese businesses to be ready when creating and applying technology 4.0.
Thì đằng sau cái công nghiệp 4.0 đấy nó là gì? Là một cái mạng kết nối giữa trang thiết bị máy móc và kết nối với cả con người. Đấy thì đứng trước cái yêu cầu đấy thì Viettel hiện nay chúng tôi riêng về mặt gọi là để mà đảm bảo một cái hạ tầng kết nối đấy thì Viettel đã sẵn sàng, và như năm vừa rồi chúng tôi đã đầu tư gọi là 360.000 km cáp quang, mình đã triển khai cũng như 40.000 trạm BTS để triển khai một cái mạng 4G gọi là mạnh nhất Việt Nam. Thì xét về mặt hạ tầng công nghệ thông tin là Viettel sẵn sàng. Về mặt trang thiết bị đầu cuối thì hiện nay chúng tôi cũng đã có các cái đơn vị để nghiên cứu, đưa ra các cái trang thiết bị giải pháp như các bạn thấy ở đây này, là cho cá nhân này, cho chính phủ này, cho doanh nghiệp này, và thậm chí là cho các cái nhà mạng. Thế như các cái sản phẩm hạ tầng mạng hiện nay chúng tôi cũng đã làm chủ rồi. Thì tất tần tật những cái đấy nó tạo ra một cái gọi là hệ cộng sinh cho cái cách mạng công nghiệp 4.0.
Opportunities always go hand in hand with the challenges. International experts emphasize that without the right approach and not catching up with the pace of development of the world and the region, Vietnam will face the risks of increasingly lagging behind in terms of technologically advanced, low levels of skilled labor and social inequality. In the high-level forum, representative of the government of Vietnam, Deputy Prime Minister Vũ Đức Đam said that Vietnam must quickly renovate the national innovation system. Accordingly, the new creative system must take enterprises as a center point. Particularly, it is necessary to honor the creativity of all individuals, attach importance to the training, improving knowledge and technology capacity for the people.
What is your recommendation for the effective implementation of the Industry 4.0 in Vietnam?
Singapore is interesting. Singapore, where I live, it's a small country. Singapore, working with government agencies closely, with business, with higher levels of education institutes, this is key. Preparing the young people. I really like this in Germany. Countries have realized that low-wage workforce is not an answer. And Vietnam has seemed to reacted much quicker to this. Competitiveness, attracting business, like a VinFast, that couldn't happen without Industry 4.0. They're not going to pay many people to manually build something. So again, there's no stopping this. Competitiveness is key. Foreign investment, growth, productivity, all of these things will affect Vietnam as a whole with Industrial 4.0.
Does it mean that Vietnam should pay more attention to the education and also the training of the human resource?
I think that's important for everyone. Every country in the world has to look at the education and training. What does it mean to be a digital worker? And this is a huge topic that we face. We see and I'll use Singapore for an example, universities bringing in digital degrees. Retraining, letting today's factory workers be able to work side by side with robots. Working with the new systems. It doesn't mean you can't do things. There is the retraining and there is preparing the young people. Development, data science, all the new skills that are coming up, extremely important.
What would you say about the trend of the fourth industrial revolution in Vietnam in the coming time?
Trends, I see it being embraced. I don't see so much rejection. I actually feel that, yes, there's a lot of talk, but there's a lot of belief in it. And that's at the government level and at the company level. We now have to help them understand what to do. There's a great deal of talk, but companies don't know where to start. And that's again where companies like mine can help manufacturers. This is the next step. Trends-wise, it is not going to slow down. It's only going to speed up. We're going to see more of it. And the faster people and companies embrace it, the better off they're going to be. There is no going backwards.
So once again, thank you for joining us and for your sharings today. It is obvious that the Industry 4.0 has a huge impact on Vietnam's economy and especially on the manufacturing sector. And in the upcoming episode of Shine Vietnam, we'd like to focus more on this topic. So thank you for watching and goodbye for now.